story is, I was on my way home from work on a motorbike. I was sitting at a traffic island, single lane. Woman was behind me. She's probably 2 car lengths behind me because she hadn't kept up with the traffic. But then I see her approaching me slowly in my mirror. I looked at her, I seen her in my mirrors. She was slowly approaching. I could see that she wasn't looking where she was going, and which kind of makes you panic because you can't really go anywhere because there's a car in front of you. And she drove straight into the back of me, knocked me flying. I landed on the floor. I couldn't move once I got on the floor. Turns out I dislocated my shoulder. I was wearing a high-vis top and things like that, so she should have been able to see me. Anyway, that happened. Then I get sent to hospital. I was in hospital for 2 days. It's still ongoing. This was 2 years ago nearly now. It's nearly the two-year anniversary. And she is denying that she went into me. She is saying that I went into the side of her. You can't get your head around it. I was speaking to my solicitor on the phone. He says that it's quite common for the person to cause the accident to deny that they caused the accident and to blame it on the victim, me. But all the damage, well, there's only damage to my motorbike, the exhaust where she went into me. There's no damage to her car where she's saying that I went to the side of her offside. She's saying I drove straight into her offside, or rode into her offside, and that's how I came off my bike. I ricocheted off her car and landed on the floor. But there's no damage to the side of my bike. So my bike was sent off to the insurance company to get repaired, and it should show on their records that the only damage to my bike was the rear. And yet nearly 2 years later it is still ongoing, and I have to have an operation to sort my shoulder out, this one, which I rarely use. Yeah, it's unbelievable. A woman can drive, well, it doesn't matter if she's a man or woman, but people would go around driving into people and then deny they've caused an accident and blame it on the person they've driven into. And then it takes the insurance companies all this time, because they obviously can't tell who's lying or not. They have to just, supposedly they go by evidence, but I've sent photos of the damage to my bike. They should be able to get photos from the insurance company from when they got repaired. But she hasn't got any damage to her car where she's saying that I rode into her. And I actually received a letter saying that her insurance is offering a 50-50 liability claim, which I'm no interested in that. That would be her pretty much getting away with what she's done. Because that's what the solicitor said. They deny liability because they have nothing to lose. So therefore, they should know what she's doing. So they should just say, the evidence we've been given, picture-wise, I sent pictures of my bike damage. But, no. They just get away with it. If she would have accepted liability, it would have all been done, all would have been fine. 2 years later, still ongoing. I've got to have an operation on my arm. I'm going to be off work for months, getting fixed and bandaged up. So I'll be off work. I'll be losing money again. She's cost me lots of money, this woman has, this lovely woman. all because she couldn't look where she was going. I doubt she's really been affected. My insurance, oof, my insurance tripled. You can't actually, I couldn't actually get any more quotes for different insurance companies to try and get my insurance down, because when you contact the insurance companies asking what claims you've got on your insurance, they simply describe them as you have markers on your insurance. I asked what the details are of the markers for when you put them into comparison sites. You have to put how much the cost was for the repair, the value of the damage, things like that, and they just say, well, it just says markers. There's no actual amount or any details on your insurance. It's just, so I've had to stay with the same insurance company. My insurance keeps going up, even though I haven't caused any damage. I haven't caused any insurance problems. It's a funny world. It's not funny, but people get fucked all the time. And this woman's just added to it. It would be interesting. It would be good to find out where she lived. Yes, that would be a good vlog. Go knock on this woman's door. Hey, hi. She wouldn't actually know what I look like because I was wearing a motorcycle helmet. I got a rough idea of what she looks like. It might become all flashing back to me once I see her. But yeah, that's the problem. You deny. Another problem was the police at the scene. There was 2 police community support officers. They attended. The police have never spoken to me since the accident. I had to get in touch with them constantly. They wouldn't give me her details. It took me 3 months maybe to even find out her name. There was no help whatsoever, and so I had to claim on my own insurance because the police won't give me her details, which was a nice thing for them to do. All to do with Data Protection Acts. But operation time next month. She's caused me to have an accident and now an operation, and she's fine. She hasn't got no problems. She hasn't been affected, I guess. Probably her insurance has gone up, but that she deserves that for what she done. So this will be called the, what can we call this? This is going to be a vlog. Let's keep you up to date. This could be victim blog. Crash vlog. This has been nearly 2 years now. crashVlog01. Victim vlog. Smash vlog. Francesca vlog. That was her name. No. crashVlog01 this is. I will keep you up to date. The last thing I received was the offer of a 50-50 settlement. How can the damage to my bike was from the rear? There's no damage to her car whatsoever from the sides, from where she's saying I hit her, and yet supposedly it's 50-50. There's only damage to the rear of my bike where she drove into me. I said to my solicitor, that does not make any sense. So this is crashVlog01. Maybe even do some vlogs from the hospital. I don't know how long I'll be in there for. On the operation room, do a selfie. They've got to cut into my shoulder. This shoulder. Supposedly my socket. There's your socket. So say one of my fingers is missing. So if my shoulder is okay like this, if I keep it low, but But if I was to raise it like this, it would probably pop. There's your socket, there's the hand, and then so the finger's gone, so my joint can pop out that hole there, depending on what I'm doing. That's a simple explanation. It took me a long time to find out what that problem was. I had so many scans. Yeah. But crashVlog01, I will see you. Maybe I'll see you on the operating table or in my hospital ward. Well, I'll keep up to date anyways. Hopefully it will improve. Hopefully things will go my way as they should, if there is any justice. This has been pretty bad experience. You should never have to use your insurance after, well, from this experience anyway. It's not easy, it's not fun. Fuckers just lie so they have to claim on their insurances. So I'll keep you all up to date. crashVlog01, look at part 2. See you soon.